Braxton going down.
Obviously, it's devastating.
Hearing everybody like, man, our season's over.
When I heard the news, my wife said it's going to be a bad year.
I was just kind of sitting back and just like, we'll see.
The big news in the last month has been the injury to Ohio State quarterback Braxton Miller. He first injured the shoulder in the bowl game against Clemson, rehabbed through much of the season, and then sadly re-injured it in a non-contact play on August 18th. Successful surgery, but Braxton Miller out for the year. A huge loss for the Buckeyes, as Braxton Miller was a legitimate Heisman hopeful. Well, that puts the weight on the shoulders of a redshirt freshman named J.T. Barrett. He played for Wichita Falls Rider, was injured 2 years ago, sat out all of last season while he rehabbed, and is about to take his first competitive snap in a football game. Thank you.
Here we go deep. He's got him.
Oh, does he ever? Oh, my goodness. Devin Smith, untouched, touchdown, Ohio State.
Huge game for the Hokies. Virginia Tech on the road, visiting 8th-ranked Ohio State. This one's so big. Look who's on the sidelines. LeBron James. Virginia Tech threatening to score early. 2nd and goal at the 2. Shy McKenzie spins, fighting, and in. Gets himself a touchdown. Hokies up 7. Ohio State tries to respond. Ensuing drive. J.T. Barrett, of course, taking over for Braxton Miller. He gets in from 2 yards out. We are tied at 7. Close call here for freshman running back Marshawn Williams. Did he fumble or not? It was ruled that he was already down when the ball came out. Watch the replay. Being stripped as he goes down. Officials say there was no indisputable evidence to overturn the call, so the Hokies keep the ball. 4 plays later, it is Williams. His first career touchdown, 14 yards. Hokies up 14-7. Under a minute to go before half. Virginia Tech looking to put more points on the board. Michael Brewer. To walk on Sam Rogers, the fullback. He gets in. 8 plays, 61-yard drive, and just a $109. 21-7. The Hokies on the road against a top 10 opponent, up 14, but now it's 21-14, just a 7-point game. And Brewer loses the ball. Ohio State recovers. Rashad Frazier there to pick it up, and the Buckeyes, great field position. 2 plays later, Ezekiel Elliott takes the pitch on the option, waits for a block, and gets to the end zone, tied at 21 with 11:40 to go. Virginia Tech, resilient, answers the call. Brewer to Bucky Hodges, touchdown. Brewer 199 yards passing, 2 scores. Beamer would say after the game, quote, "I like that guy." Ohio State looking for the game-tying score. Barrett's pass picked off by Donovan Riley. That seals it, but why not put a bow on it? The pick six. Hokies win it 35-21. A huge win over a top 10 team on the road. Virginia Tech now 2-0. I'm Jeff Michelle. You're watching the ACC Digital Network, brought to you by Ruby Tunes.
JT Barrett, number 22, Ohio State, looking for redemption from last week's loss to Virginia Tech. Urban Meyer said, "Still sick to my stomach about last week." First quarter here, Buckeyes into the end zone. Ohio State takes a 7-0 lead. Later in the first, Buckeyes first and goal here. Barrett drops back, looking for the opening, finds Rod Smith. That's an 8-yard touchdown. Ohio State 14-0. Second quarter, Buckeyes up 24-0, their own 37 here. Barrett finds Thomas again, breaks a tackle, gets by several defenders. That's a 63-yard touchdown run. Buckeyes just making this a joke. 31-0, Barrett's third touchdown pass of the half. Later in the second quarter, Ohio State first and goal here. Barrett to Marcus Baugh, 2-yard touchdown, his fourth TD pass of the half. Ohio State up 38-0. Urban Meyer said this is what the doctor ordered. 45-0 as Barrett throws his fifth touchdown pass of the game. Third quarter here, JT Barrett far from finished. Ohio State third and goal. Barrett flips to Jalen Marshall. He leaps into the end zone. Barrett ties a school record for most touchdown passes in a single game with 6.
32, plants, fires long. Down the right side of the field into Ohio State territory, and that ball is caught. And going down the right side and into the end zone for a Bearcat touchdown is Chris Moore. Barrett gets the snap, hands to Rod Smith, straight ahead. Touchdown, Rod Smith for Ohio State. Goal at the 3, and diving into the end zone with a carry is Ezekiel Elliott. 25, trailing by a touchdown. Gunnar Kiel back to throw, and he's hit. Ball squirts loose as Bosa knocked it away from him. It's rolling into the end zone, and the Bearcats are going to bat it out. Barrett, who looks to pass down the middle, fires. Caught. Devin Smith, 5-yard line, touchdown. Devin Smith, Ohio State. As he pushed it. Barrett back to throw, looking, fires right side where it is caught. Receiver on the move, Evan Spencer, 10-5, touchdown. Evan Spencer of Ohio State scores on a 19-yard catch. Barrett gets the snap, hands to Samuel, who stopped, and he's going to be knocked down. Football fumbled after that stop. It's loosened on the ground. Jeff Luke forced the snap to Gunnar Kiel. Looks to throw, dumps it where Holton has it to the 20, 15, middle of field, 10, 5 behind blocker, and into the end zone goes Johnny Chisholm, one of the flankers. Gunnar Kiel to throw from the 10. He arches that one long down the middle of the field, and it is caught in Ohio State territory. And guess who? Chris Moore, left side to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone goes Chris Moore with his second long touchdown catch from... Snap to Gunnar Kiel, fakes the screen, now lofts it right side, and wide open receiver down the middle of the field to the 15, into Ohio State territory to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, and into the end zone for a touchdown. And it's Chris Moore once again. He inside, now lofts it deep in the right. Wilson's got it for 6 for Ohio State. Dontre Wilson, 24-yard touchdown. The snap, drops to throw, looks, cocks his arm, fires, long left corner of the end zone. Devin Smith, got it. Touchdown, Devin Smith, down the left side. As Ohio State explodes after falling behind early 7-0, the Buckeyes beat the Bearcats 50-28. Single flanker right, and Barrett with the ball. He gives it off. Smith punches it into the end zone. Touchdown. Rod Smith took the handoff from Barrett, went straight ahead for the 1-yard plunge. And Ohio State takes a 6-0 lead. JT Barrett resets in an empty backfield, gets the snap, drops back to pass, throws right corner of the end zone. That ball's in the air, and it's caught for an Ohio State touchdown. Jalen Marshall ran underneath that ball and caught it as he got behind the defender. And the Buckeyes, as Sean Davis couldn't keep up. Elliott behind Barrett, first down Ohio State. Barrett takes the handoff, back to throw, looking, fires, left corner of the end zone for Thomas, who makes the grab, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. A penalty flag thrown. Touchdown signal after he was pushed out of bounds. Thomas. C.J. Brown at quarterback gets a snap, drops in his end zone. He's being pressured, throws, and it's intercepted. Darren Lee brings it to the 10. Darren Lee goes down. He fumbled the football. It's picked up by another Buckeye who takes it down to the 1-yard line. Barrett gets the snap, Barrett back to throw, looks, fires, and it's caught by Nick Van Ed, who goes into the end zone from the left for an Ohio State touchdown. J.T. Barrett finds Nick Van Ed for his second career touchdown catch. J.T. Barrett in the shotgun, back pedals to throw, looks, lofts that one long, middle of the end zone. Devin Smith got it. Nice catch, Devin Smith. He waited for the ball. Safety Sean Davis tried to play the ball. He couldn't, and another Ohio State touchdown in the air. J.T. Barrett to Devin Smith. Second and goal from the Maryland 9. Barrett with the ball. Fakes the toss. Runs to the right. Gets to the 10. Stumbles to the 5 and takes it to the end zone for the touchdown. J.T. Barrett, Ohio State quarterback, scampers in for his second rushing touchdown of the year. A 9-yard run. 44-17 Ohio State. Rowe gets the snap, drops back at his own 2 to pass, guns it up the right side, and it is intercepted. Raekwon McMillan, he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown as he picked up a tip pass, the freshman linebacker for Ohio State, and ran it into the end zone. Raekwon McMillan, freshman from Hinesville, Georgia, has given Ohio State their second defensive score of the year, 51-24 Buckeyes. Quick snap, Barrett rolling to the right side, looking to pass, tosses, and it's caught by Nick Van Ed, who busts his way into the end zone for an Ohio State touchdown. Nick Van Ed, his second touchdown of the season. A 12-yard pass from J.T. Barrett, who throws for his 18th score. Quarterback Elliott at tailback behind him in a pistol. 3 wide to the right, snap to Barrett. Barrett hands it Elliott, coming to the left side and pushes into the end zone for the touchdown. Corner Nadir Barnwell tried to stop Ezekiel Elliott, but the sophomore from St. Louis gets his 4th rushing touchdown of the season. Barrett with a snap, looking to pass, guns it down the middle of the field, caught at the 10 by Van Ed, and into the end zone again for an Ohio State touchdown. Nick Van Ed catches it from J.T. Barrett on a 26-yard pass play, and Ohio State gets their 3rd touchdown of the day, leading 20-7 over Rutgers. Looks and he throws the screen on the left side. Janarian Grant, who is grabbed and knocked down at first by Darren Lee. Football fumbled and picked up and taken in the end zone by Eli Apple. Another defensive touchdown. J.T. Barrett, who's in a shotgun. Snap to Barrett. Feeds it to Rod Smith. Pushes straight ahead. Rod Smith, touchdown. Rod Smith, senior from Fort Wayne, Indiana, gets his 4th rushing touchdown of the year on a 3-yard carry. 34-7 Ohio State. Empty backfield for J.T. Barrett, who's going to pull the trigger again. Now he takes off running up the middle. 35-30 Rutgers, 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown J.T. Barrett. 33-yard touchdown scamper for J.T. Barrett. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the season, and Ohio State's lead grows to 41-7. 4th and goal from the Rutgers 6. Center Jacoby Bourne over the ball, snaps it to quarterback J.T. Barrett. Looks right, looks left, runs it left. Barrett, 10-5, touchdown. J.T. Barrett, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game for the Buckeyes. And Ohio State puts 6 more on the board. Rod Smith, the tailback behind J.T. Barrett in a pistol formation. Give to Smith, straight, no, it's Barrett with the ball, throwing in a one-handed catch for a touchdown by Evan Spencer in the middle of the end zone. A fake to Rod Smith, and J.T. Barrett, who has missed Evan Spencer all day, finds him with a one-hand snag to up Ohio State's lead to 55-10. Another snap and another kneel by Cardale Jones, and that'll wrap it up. Ohio State takes care of Rutgers very easily by a score of 56-17.
J.T. Barrett and Ohio State taking on Penn State, and things looking like they were going according to plan for the Buckeyes. 3rd quarter, they were up 17-0, but Barrett is picked by Anthony Zettel, and he'll take it 40 yards the other way, and that's when this game started to turn around on that pick 6. 4th quarter, Christian Hackenberg on a 3rd and 5, lobs for Saeed Blacknell. He comes down with it, corner of the end zone, 24-yard touchdown. Nittany Lions within 3. Then they go 19 plays, 77 yards. Hackenberg for Deshaun Hamilton. And that sets things up in the final seconds for Sam Ficken. 31 yards out, 17 unanswered for Penn State. This game was on to overtime. In the OT session, first touch for the Nittany Lions. Hackenberg, pump fake, finds Hamilton. Good for a dozen and a 1st down. And then it's Bill Belton, takes the direct pitch and takes it into the end zone. Penn State 24 unanswered at a 24-17 lead. That's when Barrett really stepped up his game. First and goal from the 5, keeps on the option, takes it in for the touchdown. That evened the game at 24. Of course, the Buckeyes had to score a touchdown to keep the game alive. They get the ball very next set of downs, and it's Barrett again. Keeps the legs moving. He passed for 74 yards, but ran for 75 and 2 touchdowns. Ohio State had the lead. It's a 4th and 6 for Penn State. And look at that play. That's like a dad playing against his son in the backyard. Joey Bosa takes Akeel Lynch into Hackenberg, and that's how the game ends.
2nd and 10, Ohio State receiver right side of the formation in motion, but the give will go to Samuel around the right side. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Curtis Samuel as he gets Ohio State's first score of the night on a 23-yard TD run. Curtis Samuel, his 3rd of the season, and Ohio State off a Darren Lee interception gets a Curtis Samuel TD run to go up 6-0. Left, wide to the right, Michael Thomas. J.T. Barrett to pull the trigger. Long on the left side for Devin Smith in the end zone. Got it for 6. Over the shoulder catch, Devin Smith as he got inside a safety, Zane Petty, and Devin Smith ends up with his 6th touchdown catch of the year. 1st and goal at the Illinois 1. Option play left side, pitch Curtis Samuel, and Samuel to the goal line, pushes it in for the touchdown. Curtis Samuel, as he had to bounce off a defender who tried to stop him, but Curtis Samuel gets his 2nd touchdown run of the night on a 1-yard run, and Ohio State leads it 23-0. At the Illinois 8, snap to Barrett, rolling right side Barrett. Barrett throws into the end zone, caught! Touchdown, J.T. Barrett, and he hits Devin Smith again for 6, as Ohio State gets 6 in a hurry. And with 20 seconds left in the half, the Buckeyes lead it 30-0. Yard line. Cardale Jones with the ball. Right-handed quarterback looking at pressure. Lofts that one deep toward the end zone. Dontre Wilson got it. Touchdown. Cardale Jones to Dontre Wilson, who got behind safety Taylor Barton. 27-yard pass play. Cardale Jones, first collegiate touchdown, and Ohio State leads 37-0. Illinois 30. Snap to Jalen Marshall on a direct snap. Runs it right side. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jalen Marshall. Took a direct snap from the quarterback position and went around the right side. Jalen Marshall on a 30-yard touchdown run. His first score on the ground. Redshirt freshman from Middletown High School. And Ohio State's lead is swollen to 47 in the field. Jones gets the snap, fakes the handoff, looks to throw, looks, guns it, left corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Ring it up, Michael Thomas. 6 more for Ohio State as Cardale Jones found him in the left portion of the end zone. And Ohio State now up 54-7.
Hey boys, it is done! Two, two, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, showtime!
Barrett awaiting the snap. Tight end Jeff Hireman motioning from left to right. J.T. Barrett gets the snap. Option play to the right side. Barrett runs it himself to the 5. Barrett to the end zone for a touchdown. J.T. Barrett on a 5-yard touchdown run gets his 7th rushing score of the season. And Ohio State a point after from tying the game. They trail 7-6. 4th and goal. Ohio State and Michigan State's 1. Spartans lead at 14-7. Now Elliott breaks out of the backfield and joins 2 other wideouts to the right, leaving Barrett alone in the backfield. Snap to Barrett. Takes it himself. Runs straight ahead. Barrett into the end zone for 6 points. J.T. Barrett, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. This one a 1-yard carry. And the Buckeyes a PAT away from tying. They trail 14-13. Play resets into pistol formation with Elliott behind him. Snap to J.T. Barrett. Takes a handoff. Guns it up the left side of the field. Caught Michael Thomas. 35, 30, 40. On the run past the 50 into Spartan territory. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Michael Thomas as he catches a strike from J.T. Barrett and takes it 79 yards to the house. Pistol formation. Barrett at quarterback. Elliott at tailback. Snap to J.T. Barrett, fakes the hand, looks to throw from the 50, guns it long, going Devin Smith toward the end zone, got it! 6 for Devin Smith as he caught that one streaking down the right side. J.T. Barrett finds him on a 44-yard pass play, the second straight scoring play those two have hooked up on, and Ohio State has a 27-21 lead. Barrett in the shotgun, awaiting the snap, motioning player, Barrett gets the snap, hands to Elliott, who takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott busts it in from 1 yard out. And Ohio State has added 6 more to their lead as they have taken a 34-24 advantage over Michigan State. Snap to J.T. Barrett. Barrett looking to throw. Tosses right corner of the end zone. Caught by Dontre Wilson for a touchdown. Dontre Wilson in the right corner of the end zone. Makes the touchdown catch of 7 yards. He beat R.J. Williamson to the spot for the football, and Ohio State has a 41-24 lead. J.T. Barrett gets the snap, feeds it Ezekiel Elliott again, coming left side to the 15, to the Spartan 10, to the 5, and to the end zone, Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown of the night on a 17-yard run. And Ohio State has thrown 6 more on the board here in East Lansing to take a 48-31 lead. J.T. Barrett gets the snap out of the shotgun, fakes a pitch, runs it left side, plenty of room. 20, 25, Barrett 30, 35, 40. Barrett hits the 50-yard line to the Minnesota 40, middle of the field to the 30. Now angles it right side to the 10. Barrett to the 5 and into the end zone. J.T. Barrett for a touchdown run to give Ohio State the first score of the day. Barrett eyes the defense, claps his hands a couple of times, gets the snap. J.T. Barrett back at his 35 to pass. Looking, eludes one defender, now fires middle of the field. Jalen Marshall with it, going to the Minnesota 30, left side, to the 20, to the 10, and to the end zone, Jalen Marshall, as he outfought a defender and caught the touchdown pass and went past safety Cedric Thompson to give Ohio State their second score of the afternoon, 57 yards through the air, and the Buckeyes have a 13-0 lead. As they go for 30, Barrett gets the snap. J.T. Barrett looking to throw, fires right corner of the end zone, wide open, Thomas, he's got it for a touchdown. Michael Thomas on a 30-yard touchdown pass from J.T. Barrett, his second TD pass of the game. Michael Thomas with his 8th touchdown catch of the season. 23-14 Ohio State. Tight end Max Cobb motioning to the left. Leidner fakes a handoff, rolls to the left. He's in trouble, and Raekwon McMillan, along with Joey Bosa, will sack him at the 16-yard line. Freshman linebacker Raekwon McMillan blew that play up immediately. Claps his hands in the shotgun, gets the snaps, drops straight back to throw. Short toss complete at the 22-yard line. Receiver middle of the field. Evan Spencer into the end zone for the touchdown, as he came from the left side and took it downfield for the score. And Ohio State is ahead now 30-14. Ohio State from their own 35. Barrett keeps it. No, he hands it Elliott straight ahead, wide open to the Indiana 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, and into the end zone. A 65-yard scoring run for Ezekiel Elliott, who is now over 1,000 on the season. And the sea parted, and he ran right through it to the end zone for an Ohio State touchdown. And Ohio State's going to go for it on 4th and 3. Pistol formation, snap to Barrett, guns it for Hireman, right side into the end zone for a touchdown. 4-yard TD pass, J.T. Barrett to tight end Jeff Hireman, his second touchdown catch of the year to up Ohio State's lead to 13-0.
And that touchdown ties Troy Smith's record now with 30.
It's a knee-high snap. Toth gets punt off his right foot. Jalen Marshall at Ohio State's 46 makes the catch. Move to the left side to the 50. Marshall slows, now goes to the 45, to the Indiana 40, 35, 30. Gets by the punter. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jalen Marshall. Barrett in a shotgun. Now Marshall motioning in the backfield, gets a touch pass, sweeps it around to the right side, gets to the 5, and gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Jalen Marshall, as he slams into corner Tim Bennett. But he gets his second touchdown today, Jalen Marshall. And Ohio State's lead has grown to 27-20 over Indiana. Quarterback Xander Diamont in a shotgun. Snap to Diamont, looks to screen, now looks to throw up the middle. Fires long on the right side, intercepted. Tyvis Powell picked it off, brings it left side to the 20. And he is taken down at Indiana's 15. Sophomore safety Tyvis Powell comes up with his 3rd interception of the year. 1st and 10, Ohio State at Indiana's 15. Barrett gets the snap, looks to throw, lofts it toward the end zone. One-handed catch for a touchdown, Jalen Marshall. As he slipped by corner Tim Bennett, and Jalen Marshall gets his 3rd TD of the day on a beautiful one-handed grab that he then pulled into his body. And it's 34-20 Ohio State. J.T. Barrett in a shotgun. 1st and 10 Ohio State from their own 46. He gives another touch pass on a reverse to Marshall. Left side 50 to Indiana's 40. Marshall. Marshall to the 20-yard line. To the 10 and to the house. Jalen Marshall. 50-plus yards, 4th touchdown of the day, Jalen Marshall. There's what you were talking about, Jim. 41-20 Ohio State. Field and the final 42-27. Ohio State defeats Indiana. 1st and goal. Ohio State at the Michigan 6 after the penalty. Corey Smith and Ezekiel Elliott wide to the left, wide to the right is Evan Spencer. 2 tight ends, Van Ed and Hireman motion from left to right. Barrett in a shotgun on 1st and goal from the Michigan 6. Snap to Barrett. Back to throw. Barrett rolling left side. Tosses complete for a touchdown to Nick Van Ed. The tight end, Nick Van Ed, with his 4th touchdown catch of the year. He slipped past safety Diamante Thomas, and Ohio State on a 6-yard touchdown pass takes a 6-0 lead. J.T. Barrett gets the snap out of the shotgun. Barrett looking, shoulder shaking. Barrett takes off running. 25, gets to the Michigan 20, middle of field. 15, 10, 5, touchdown J.T. Barrett. 25-yard touchdown run for Barrett. Barrett in the shotgun, gets the snap. Barrett takes off running, coming wide to the left. Barrett is going to take it into the end zone for his 2nd rushing touchdown today. A 3-yard carry, his 11th rushing touchdown of the year. 1st and goal from the Michigan 2. Corey Smith motions in the backfield. Give Elliott going straight ahead. Elliott touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott on a 2-yard rushing touchdown, his 9th of the year. 4th and 1 for the Michigan 44. Cardale Jones gets the snap. Jones hands it. Elliott goes all the way to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown! Ezekiel Elliott on a 44-yard run. Devin Gardner in the shotgun. He's going to fling it again. Pressure coming. Garb. And now Joey Bosa knocks him down. The football's loose. Darren Lee's got it. Running up the left side to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Darren Lee, as Bosa knocked the ball away.
Jones takes a knee, and that's it. Michigan season is over. Ohio State keeps its playoff hopes alive with win number 11.
From the house that Peyton Manning built, Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis, Indiana. Welcome to the Ford Big Ten Championship pregame show on Fox, sponsored by the Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Inside, we're ready for the 2014 championship game as the 13th ranked Wisconsin Badgers prepare to take on the 5th ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. Hi, everybody. Gus Johnson, along with my partner Charles Davis, and welcome to Naptown. CD, I just got one thing to say. Cardale Jones, Cardale Jones. The whole state of Ohio is counting on Cardale Jones. 150 pounds, a redshirt sophomore. He'll throw it on 1st down. He's got a rocket arm, and Jones completes his first pass of the game. Position the way it should be played. A 9-yard gain, and they'll give it to Ezekiel Elliott, 1,000-yard back this season. Series, ball at the 35-yard line. Jones handing it off. Elliott around the corner with the running room. Hits the sideline quickly and finally wrestled down at midfield. Here's a play fake. Jones near side. He put it on the money. And it's Corey Smith with the catch. Corey Smith dragged down at the 37-yard line. Empty backfield now. Here's Jones. Steps back. Looks downfield. Lets it go. He's got a receiver, Devin Smith. Oh! He made the catch! Touchdown, Buckeyes! Cardale Jones winging it to start the Big Ten championship.
Devin Smith, number 9 in the slot, ultimately makes the big play because he adjusts to the ball before Sojourn Shelton, number 8, is able to. He ends up running the route, finds the football, and then bodies off Sojourn Shelton like a basketball play.
Alex Erickson in motion. Here's Gordon running for the first time. 30-yard line. Out of the offset eye. Watt and Gordon in the backfield. Here's Stabby running out of the pocket, throws across his body, and has his receiver, Austin Traylor. Here's a handoff to Melvin Gordon, trying to pick his way forward, but won't get it. Oh, SEC championship game. First down and 10 at the 7. Elliott and Zeke Elliott all the way up to the 20. First down and 10 of the 19. Jones handing it off. Elliott again. Watch out. 40, 30, 20. They're playing that Buckeye swag song already. 81 yards.
It's the initial line blocking. Look at this. Bam. Look at that. Now that right there, Wisconsin might say is borderline hold, but look at the gap that Elliott gets into. Jacoby Bourne gets a good grasp of it. Looked like Derek Landish, number 30. And after that, they were gone. And he got great support from the wide receivers blocking downfield, keeping people away from the middle of the field.
Melvin Gordon. And Melvin Gordon, keep that name under your hat. He's a freshman quarterback. Now Gordon breaks it back, and he'll get to the 34 and pick up a first down and 10 at the 34. Here's Gordon again with a stutter step, gets through the hole, keeps his legs turning, and picks up a first down.
Look how he bounces off the tackle from Tyvis Powell as well.
Stabby setting up deep in the pocket, near side, and he's got his favorite receiver as Alex Erickson, who's coming in at running back. Play fake. Stabby rolling out of the pocket, looking for Erickson. No, picked off. Von Bell says, give it here and don't say nothing. 2nd and 14 after the 4-yard loss. Here's Jones. Lets it rip and has his man Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas still on the move, and Michael Thomas down at the 40. But it's growing for Cardale Jones. He'll drop back with time. Lets it go deep. Marshall! Tackled inside the 10. Darius Hillary with the stop. 53-yarder. And it's good. Opening moments of the second quarter, Ohio State with a 17-0 lead over Wisconsin. Wheelwright in motion. Gordon running right. Joey Bosa says no. Stabby to throw it. Under pressure, and Stabby sacked. Who's back there? Stabby didn't expect the snap. He'll wind up, and incomplete. First down and 10 at the 37. Jones to throw it. He'll whip one to the far side. On the money, Michael Thomas. Elliott, he'll run left with blockers. Ezekiel Elliott again, Hurley. And he'll tumble forward and get close to that first down marker.
Big plays away from the ball, and he'll be downfield blocking and helping them.
Now he'll line up as a wide receiver. Jones dropping back, going for it. Oh my goodness!
Devin Smith again! 44 yards! Cardale Jones, baby! Remember the first touchdown? It was a slot receiver named Devin Smith. How about the second one? They get a matchup they really like. Rocker step to freeze the defense, and then he goes over the top against the freshman, true freshman, Derek Tyndall. And what a perfectly thrown football. Jones has a strong arm, but better touch than he's been given credit for.
Second down and 9. Jones. Another laser, and it's Evan Spencer.
Last year, through his receivers, he's throwing it to them.
First down and 10. Pump fake again. Jones. This time he'll check down and find his receiver, and it's Corey Smith. Smith wrestling his way all the way down inside Wisconsin territory for a gain of 21. Derek Landish got there first for the back. First and 10 of the 34. Jones. And he hits his man Devin Smith again. And Devin Smith out of bounds inside the 25.
Twice with big shots off of that play.
On first down, steps up in the pocket. Now he'll run it. Cardale Jones has that ball high and tight.
It's coordinator at Florida. The same look.
2nd and 2 at the 14. Tebow never threw it like this. Here's Zeke Elliott. Second touchdown of the day for Zeke Elliott, and Ohio State taking Wisconsin to the woodshed here in the first half. So first down, Stabby under pressure and sack. Frazier in the backfield again, sack of the day for the Buckeyes. Gordon. And Gordon lost it. Bosa, touchdown Buckeyes.
bloodthirsty.
Dale Jones. What a first half. Let's see what he can do in the second half. He gives it to Ezekiel Elliott. The slot at the top of your screen. And they'll hand it off, and Elliott just churning. Elliott deceptively big. He's first down and 10 at the 34. Elliott. And here's Jones sprinting out of the pocket. Now Jones breaks the tackle. He's got a lot of room on this side. Jones with a blocker in front of him has that ball high and tight again, out of bounds at the 40. Mentally, he has an incredible intellect for the game of football. Here's Jones dropping back. He's looking for his favorite man, Devin Smith again. Oh!
12 gauge, baby. 42 yards. Cardell Jones and Devin Smith doing it again. Watch Devin Smith. He locates the ball. Peniel Jean does not locate the ball. And Smith, for the second time tonight, takes it away from a defensive back and converts it into a touchdown. His third of the evening they are today. That's not the team we've seen play tonight.
First down and 10 at the 32. Play fake. Stabby lines up far side, and it's caught out of bounds. Stabby in trouble and almost sacked. Bosa was there. Stabby near side. Erickson, nice catch as he goes. Erickson in motion, and it's Melvin Gordon
answering all questions.
First down and 10, and this time it's Doe around the corner. Toe.
Strength conditioning program, but resolve has been a big part of it.
Gordon, and look at that. Eli Apple. Third down at 6 at the 33. Stabby floats one up and incomplete. Stabby with time, now trouble. Stabby trying to scramble, got rid of it and almost picked off. Durant Grant stepped in front of Erickson at the last moment, and Wisconsin will turn it over on downs. 3:09 to go, third quarter. Back after the Stabby dances out of the pocket, throws across his body and incomplete. Here comes in a quarterback, and McAvoy handing it off to Gordon. And Gordon lowers his shoulder and gets Stabby, and it's caught by Erickson for a first down.
Nice catch, huh?
Stabby underneath and intercepted. Durant Grant, watch out. Grant goes out of bounds as the Ohio State defense continues to squeeze Wisconsin.
Ohio State capitalized and won. Tremendous game.
First down and 10 at the 28. And here's Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott lost his shoe. He's still huffing. Ezekiel Elliott down at the 10-yard line. Feet don't fail me now.
I will say this. My guess is that Secretariat, Seabiscuit, Man of War, if they ever threw a shoe, they weren't slowing down either. Neither is Ezekiel Elliott. Another big dash tonight. What a game for the youngster from near St. Louis.
20 carries, 220 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And they'll hand it off to Samuel. Samuel, touchdown Buckeyes. Oh boy, as Brent Musburger would say, the committee's got some figuring out to do tonight.
That's how great these three have played.
Melvin Gordon, and that defense has played so great tonight. Adolphus Washington.
Chance of doing it.
Third down at 14 at the 21, over the middle. And it's caught by Fumagalli. Troy Fumagalli, the redshirt freshman.
Every play counts.
First down at 10 at the 40. And Melvin Gordon just gets ambushed. Wow. And Stavi underneath, and he has Stavi. Bosa with pressure over the middle, and it's caught. Here's Erickson. And Alex Erickson with a nice run after the catch. He gets to the Ohio State 25. Here's the deep play fake, and Erickson has it stripped. And it's picked up by a Badger.
He wasn't a guy no one knew. This whole team knew Costa George.
4th down and 23. They'd love to give him a shutout. Here's the long pass, and it's intercepted. Grant up the sideline. Still running. Grant out of bounds.
Physical force right from the beginning.
And the handoff to Dunn. But the bigger question surrounding Ohio State and the quarterback.
But now,
as they keep it on the ground with Dunn.
And now with the injury to Bear, everybody just takes off and goes. So a lot of that will be determined by health and by how they feel about the program and being there. A lot of guys like these. Typically, you know how it breaks down the next year? Who was number 1 to begin with?
Braxton Miller.
It typically comes back to that guy.
Here's the run for Dunn. And Dunn still on the feet. And Dunn out of bounds at the 15. And a flag.
After the play was over, personal foul, defense number 58. Half the distance to the goal, 1st down.
Forget.
Samuel in the backfield now, and he'll run right. Cuts it up. And Samuel will fall full. Cardell Jones not recruited by Urban Meyer. Here's the handoff. Samuel. Touchdown. I would have recruited Jacardi's ready. And they're getting ready for the Gatorade shower for Coach Meyer. Watch out. All right. That's what they brought him here for.
To win championships.
To win championships.
And
4th down and 10. Stavi dancing in the pocket. Stavi in trouble. Stavi drops it out. Clement. And Clement picks up the 1st down, but the clock runs out. And that's it. The final score from Indianapolis. Ohio State 59, Wisconsin nothing. Urban Meyer wins his first Big Ten championship game as the head coach of Ohio State. 59-0. We've got a lot more to come right after this.
Championship in the first college football playoff. So let's take a look at the bracket right now, and we will start at the top. College football playoff rankings brought to you by AT&T. Sitting at number 1, Alabama holds its spot after winning the SEC championship. The Crimson Tide will be in New Orleans to play a semifinal in the Sugar Bowl. At number 2, as you see, Coach
Saban there.
Nick Saban.
They excited. No way they saw that. Oh, delay. Wait for it. Wait for it.
If you know what's happening.
Okay. No big deal. Hey, that's a golf clap. Right? Okay, we'll take one. Regular season. Been there, done that.
You know what? I will say this. I thought they showed more excitement winning the SEC and Saban's comments yesterday about how important it was and enjoyable to coach this team. They get the reward. They are the number 1
Let's
team.
go to practice. Yep. There we go. Back to work.
Alabama, the number 1 team according to the College Football Playoff Selection Committee. Sitting at number 2, the Oregon Ducks, champions of the Pac-12. 1-2, it doesn't really matter. Alabama plays in the Sugar Bowl. That's close to them. Oregon gets to play in Pasadena in the Rose Bowl. And Mark Helfrich, by the way, tried to reach him last night for college football final. Let me show you how a college football coach works. went to Hawaii recruiting, not for vacation, recruiting.
The next Mariota?
That's worked out pretty well for him.
St. Louis High School.
You betcha. Find a quarterback at that high school juggernaut on the island. So Oregon is number 2. That's why we don't have Helfrich's reaction right now. He's been out working. We'll do our best to hear from the Ducks. We have a reporter out there, Maria Taylor, as they are number 2 as they compete for the national championship. So now the number 3
6?
team.
What are you going to do? You're going to 3?
What are we doing?
Go to 3.
I think we know who 3 is going to be. Let's take number 3.
Florida State.
It is Florida State. So Florida State moved up to number 3, and they will play Oregon in Pasadena on New Year's afternoon.
And you've got last year's Heisman Trophy winner potentially against this year's Heisman Trophy winner playing in the Rose Bowl.
And a lot further to go for the fans to travel and a tougher matchup, I believe, for Florida State.
You excited at all about being there?
That's
for
pretty
Mario?
good. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I'm going to be there, too, and that doesn't stink. Let me tell you that. Oregon and Florida State won national semifinals. So now it's the 3 teams we anticipated. They don't know their fate just yet. And here's how we're going to do it this time. I'm going to go ahead and show you number 4, and then we'll pop out number 5 and 6. None of us know who it is. So who will play Alabama? And it will be the Buckeyes of Ohio State, champions of the Big Ten that make it into the college football playoff. Another 12-win season under Urban Meyer. And this one pays off with a spot in the playoff.
And you get Urban Meyer,
Nick Saban.
and Nick Saban in the Sugar Bowl.